Hello, my fellow Bernie Sanders supporters and future Bernie Sanders supporters. My name is Andrew Rivera, and I thought in this video, what I would like to do is talk about why Latinos and Hispanics and everyone in general should be supporting Bernie Sanders for President of the United States of America. Alright, first, I'm going to give some reasons why. This is going to be another, general video, but I will get into more in the future. I'm getting more in depth in the future about why you should support Bernie Sanders for president. Now, I'm going to start off simple. I'm going to start off with college. Hispanics want to go to college. I mean, we do. I mean, we have to go to college. And in order to get a good job these days, you have to go to college. So, problem is, most colleges are getting very expensive nowadays and they're costing way, way, way too much money to the point where most millennials there's over $1 trillion in student debt today. $1 trillion. That's a lot. That's more money than that's almost as much money as our U.S. budget, basically, which is amazing. But Bernie Sanders is in favor of a free college plan, basically free tuition for college. That's something that every American should be in favor of, and every American should vote for, no matter what, and it's going to be paid for by taxing Wall Street, basically, taxing the most richest people in the country. So there's no reason, you don't have to be concerned about your taxes getting raised or anything like that, because your taxes will not be touched at all. It'll be Wall Street's taxes that are raised in order to pay for this program, which should cost around $60 to $70 billion approximately. Could be a little bit less, could be a little bit more, I don't know. But I think it's worth it because it's an investment in our future. Unlike going to war, which is not an investment in our future. It's just taking our money and giving it to the defense contractors and the army, the most, again, rich people, basically. And banks, too, because banks fund a lot of these wars, too, as well. Another reason why, for college, the DREAM Act. The DREAM Act is basically, if you don't know what it is, it's basically a law that helps like kids of immigrants. For example, if you got brought here when you were a child, you had no control of your parents. Your parents brought you here, you were a little baby or something. You spent your entire life here, you went to school here, and you're American here. That way, the DREAM Act can help you go to school and help you become a citizen as well. I mean, it's a great law, and Bernie Sanders is in favor of that law, and people should support that. And that's another reason why Hispanics and everyone should support Bernie Sanders for president. Another reason is, simply put, the Republicans are getting dangerous now. I mean, they're talking about taking away birthright citizenship for Americans, which is mostly Hispanics. Thanks to Donald Trump and his ridiculousness, now all of a sudden they're seriously discussing taking away birthright citizenship. I mean, that's how far crazy they've gone, to the point where they're talking about taking away birthright citizenship. That's amazing. And we should take them at their word. We should not be saying, oh, well, no, we don't think, no, they're full of crap, they're not going to do that. No, we should take them at that word, because they're going to do everything in their power to get elected. And if the majority of Americans, believe them and elect them, then they will try to take away birthright citizenship. So that's why we must take them at their word, and we must attack them for it, because it's not right. We are Americans as soon as we're born here. We shouldn't be We should not be picking and choosing which races are truly American and which races are not. It's a dangerous path to follow, and it's not right. It's not fair to Americans like myself, which have been here our entire lives, and now all of a sudden they're talking about taking away my citizenship. I mean, that's not right. And not just my citizenship, we're talking about every Latino who's been here their entire lives. They're talking about taking their citizenship away, too. So it's a dangerous time to not be supporting Bernie Sanders. Excuse me 1 second. It's a dangerous time to just settle on somebody like Hillary Clinton, which is a weak candidate and full of scandals. From emails to her, to Benghazi, to all these scandals. It doesn't matter whether they're real or fake. It's still hurting. It's still hurting her in the race. So we should not be settling for a corporatist center-right Democrat when we have someone like Bernie Sanders. Excuse me 1 second. This computer is opening random things here. Come on, close. Thank you. Anyways, Where was I? Oh yeah, another reason why you should support Bernie Sanders is simply put, he cares about all of us. I mean, it's not just he's not just worried about Wall Street and billionaires and people like that. He's worried about all of us. Another reason why you should support him is because he wants to end the drug war. I mean, the drug war has been a massive, massive failure. It's a massive failure, as you know. We spent trillions and trillions of dollars for what? We have more people on drugs today than we ever had before. We have more people spending money, and we have more drug addicts than we ever had before. We have more drugs coming into the country than we ever had before. So what's the point of the drug war? This was to stop the flow of illegal drugs into the country and to limit drug addicts. That hasn't worked. I mean, 40 years, all we've done is brought more drugs into the country, made the drug problem worse, and we all we've done is just throw money down, literally down a drain. Is that really worth it? And we're arresting and throwing Hispanics and African Americans in prison for their nonviolent offensive for excuse me. We're throwing African Americans in. Oh my God! Why is this? Anyways, why we're throwing African Americans and Hispanics into prison just because they're holding a little bit of drugs. That's another reason. It's just a waste of time, resources, and money when we should be helping them get off drugs. Maybe sending them to rehab or something. Not the drug war. Just throwing people in jail is not helping the situation. Obviously, if it was, then we would not be in the situation we are today. Those are just a few of the reasons why you should support Bernie Sanders. I will be making videos on specific topics later. Right now, this is another general video of why you should be supporting Bernie Sanders and why Hispanics should be supporting Bernie Sanders in general. Because we cannot take a risk on Hillary Clinton. We should be supporting a real progressive like Bernie Sanders, someone that cares and someone that will support us and someone that would fight for us. Right? We need a fighter in the White House. We don't need somebody that makes deals and wants to coddle the Republicans. We need somebody who will fight them, and Bernie Sanders will be the man who fights them. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen to this video. I appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think future videos should be about. I want to thank you again for watching my video, and goodbye, and have a good day, and I'll probably make a next video tomorrow at some point. And I want to thank you very much again. Goodbye, my fellow Bernie Sanders and future Bernie Sanders supporters. Have a nice day.